Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to my channel. I really wanted to record this mini reading right around the time of the full peak moments of this full moon today on April 16th. So I am recording this video actually right around 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and although it won't be uploaded until 8 p.m. this evening, I trust that if there are any messages that come through, they will find you, and maybe that's why you were drawn to this video. I really don't believe in coincidences or accidents in the universe. Everything has some kind of divine orchestration behind it. So if you did feel drawn to this video, then I hope you receive some message of guidance or clarity that you might be looking for today. Now, if you would like to receive a specific message from this reading, be sure to double check that you are subscribed to this channel. And of course, the cards are flying on today's full moon. A card already flew out, but we'll get to that in just a moment. I'm going to pull a few more cards here. As I was saying, be sure that you're subscribed because this does allow me to pick up more easily on the energy of your situation. So also liking the video can help as well. Really any form of transmitting your energy, whether it's commenting, liking, subscribing, can allow me to more easily sense your presence here energetically and channel more specifically and personally for you. Wow, okay, so the first three cards are financial constraints in the reverse, happy family in the reverse, and hostilities in the reverse. Now, with financial constraints, I'm picking up right away on someone who may be focused on some aspect of, I'm hearing over-focused from their own perspective, meaning you might even be feeling a little burnt out or overextended in the area of work, career, or finances. But alternatively, it may not necessarily have that negative connotation of being overextended. It may just be that you are focusing a lot of your energy or attention in this direction. I heard planning. For some reason, I heard financial planning. So someone I'm picking up on could be in business or a financial planner. I also see business major for someone, so someone who studied business. But again, I channel many different specific messages, especially through these mini reading videos. So as I always say, only take whatever resonates with you, because that feeling of resonance is really your soul saying, yes, this message is for me. And any feeling of discomforts or lack of resonance really indicates that message might be meant for someone else. But regardless, I do want to read a little bit from the guidebook for this financial constraints card reversed as well. So it's interesting. This is the number 13 card as well. So that number might be significant to someone. I'm actually getting someone may have been born on the 13th of a month specifically. The guidebook here says, this card reversed portends an increase in the amounts of money about to come your way. Previous constrictions have broken open, and there's a greater flow of money and other things. So the words flow and freedom from the guidebook really stood out to me, and I heard flow state, like that idea of being in this beautiful creative state where the ideas are just flowing through you. And I feel I'm picking up on someone who has been in this flow state around some kind of passion, hobby, or interest that they've been trying to channel into a work endeavor, a business, or some kind of monetary outlet, so that this passion or hobby can also materially support them. Now, of course, I feel this message is only meant for a specific group of people here, but for whoever you are, I really feel spirit here and the divine saying, this thing you've been trying to manifest around money and your passion is really coming in for you. I see energetically, it's like these floodgates being opened, these walls being broken down, or as the guidebook says, constrictions being broken open. I heard the name Heather, if that connects with someone, by the way. And I also feel that this is something this person has been concerned about in the past. I feel this being something that has kind of weighed on them. I even feel this kind of weights on my shoulders. But I feel that this weight is about to be lifted. In fact, energetically, it already has been lifted and soon is going to show up more concretely, more materially for you also. So with the Happy Family card, this is the number 4 card here. I'm hearing someone could feel disconnected, isolated, or negatively talked about by certain members of their family. This message might just be for one person, but I'm picking up someone who has had a close relationship with their family. I'm sensing this is very close family, siblings, parents. However, there's something about your life choices, decisions, or the way your life is now that may be causing you to feel disconnected, either energetically, emotionally, in terms of the path you're taking. It could just feel like you're on a very different path from these people who, again, are either very close to you, were close to you in the past, or are literally parts of your human physical family. And I do get the sense also that for some, again, some of these others that you were once close to, you could have a sense that they are also disconnecting or distancing from you a little bit. Hostilities in the reverse position. And there's some feeling of aloneness here for this person. With hostilities reversed, it's like something reaching a resolution. Something you've been confused about, but I feel this person I'm picking up on is still in this state of feeling foggy about something, feeling a bit confused. And part of this confusion, I do have to say for this person, I feel like this confusion is partially coming from the fact that the choice or decision they're making on this, whether it's a life choice, something to do with their career, with love, with a business endeavor, something about this feels like it really goes against the norm of society or goes against the norm of their family. Interesting. So I'm going to see if I can get more clarification for you. Yeah, the Judgments card came out. I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. So someone at this time could be feeling a bit hyper aware of other people or society, potentially judging them or just misunderstanding them somehow, or misunderstanding the choices that they're making. I heard the positions they're taking. So you could have a certain position literally on social issues, on political issues that's very different from people around you, or even on religion or spiritual perspectives. And this could cause you to feel this sense of judgment. There's this sense of, I heard that Bible verse about a prophet not being, I don't remember the exact words, but a prophet not being appreciated or loved or accepted in his own city. And it's like this person I'm channeling, you have these beautiful, powerful spiritual gifts and abilities, or this ability to really understand and comprehend things on a high level. But ironically, because of this gift, at times it also feels like a curse to you because you feel this judgment, this misunderstanding from other people. You feel like a wanderer on planet Earth, but especially I'm hearing around the places or people that you grew up with or that you once felt really close to. I heard I don't feel like I quite belong anywhere. And yeah, with the grief card coming out, I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. And there's this feeling of losing yourself, but therefore through losing yourself, you're actually learning to value yourself, to appreciate yourself in new ways. With this grief card, it's not so much about grieving another person as it is about grieving these past versions of yourself. I'm hearing someone say, I'm letting go of all of those versions of myself that for a long time I tried to hold on to and that other people wanted me to be, but that were never going to be my path. I'm letting go of the illusion that it ever could have been any different, that I ever could have been any different than this magnificent, unique, beautiful spiritual being that I am. Letting go of the need to be normal is what I'm getting literally for someone. And I do feel there's a starseed oracle card for you here also. What else does this person need to know? I feel like this person's spirit guides or their spiritual support is really trying to get through to them. So you could be having ear ringing experiences. And this can be a sign that your being is trying to pick up psychic information, but specifically here, I see this information as coming from your guides, from these higher beings that are protecting and guiding you. And I'm also hearing watching out for you. Trust the timing. And Star Brothers, Horus energy, protection, loyalty, safety, trust. With the trust the timing card, trust the wave you came in on. Time is not running out. I see this very much connected back to whoever could be coming into some new idea, business, job, career, something that could be very physically, materially related to finances, work, success, abundance. And there is this message here of holding your vision, but also trusting the timing, the divine unfolding of this path. But I'm also hearing that if you've been given or if you felt inspired with some kind of new action plan or new idea, especially around the time of this full moon, your guides here are saying this inspiration, specifically this idea, has come to you for a reason, because this vision is yours and because it's possible and accessible to you, but it requires of you faith, courage, and this surrender to the timing of your life. Now with Star Brothers, Horus energy, protection, loyalty, safety, trust, I am going to read a little bit from the guidebook for this card. You're more protected than you can imagine. It's safe to open the back of your hearts. You're being called to be open to receiving a new level of support now from those in your life and from the benevolent beings you're connected with. The Star Brothers want you to have a new experience of life on Earth. They want you to feel deeply secure and safe, even if you're going through a difficult time. They want you to hand over your fears to them. They're guiding you to stay open to receiving a greater level of supports than you can ever imagine, both in this world and beyond. Soften to life's ups and downs and learn to open your hearts, especially when it wants most to harden. Wow, okay, so that last line I feel coming through very strongly. I feel that, wow, for whoever I'm connecting with here, there is this energy of the world or your circumstances or other people in your life trying to convince you to close down your heart, to harden your hearts, as the guidebook said. I'm getting chills all over as I'm saying this because you have such a powerful, beautiful energy around you. And I'm specifically hearing a beautiful ability to love. I'm hearing that your guides and your higher self are so proud of you because whoever I'm connecting with, you've had really challenging circumstances, especially early on in your life or in your adult years. And you had every reason to close off your hearts to love and to other people and to the world. But your hard circumstances only made your heart softer and more open. It only transformed you into the beautiful person that you are. And in fact, every challenging experience was fire through which you were able to burn away I'm seeing that process. I can't remember the name of the process, but where really precious metals will actually be burned in order to burn away everything of lesser value. And then what will emerge from the flame is this precious metal. And I see that is you, that you are this precious material, you have this immense worth and value that actually came through your difficult circumstances and experiences, and even times when other people hurt you and gave you reasons to shut down and to close off. But there's something right now about some of these experiences feeling like they are bombarding you, or maybe it's things that happened in the past that are coming back up into your mind, specifically at the time of this full moon. And your guides are really calling you here to do as you've always done and use these feelings, this pain, this grief as another stepping stone towards that even more loving, even more radiant, even more empowered version of yourself. Again, just as you've always done. They're saying you know how to do this because you've done this a million times before. You have this kind of soul strength, this inner strength, and this knowing that you came here with a purpose. And I'm hearing no one and no thing has been able to steal that fire, that passion out of your hearts. And that is such a beautiful and admirable thing. And beyond that, your guides are calling you to admire that about yourself, to appreciate that quality, that resiliency about yourself, about your spirit. What other message can I get for this person here? Abundance. I am a limitless being, and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. So once again, a confirmation that there is this energetic opening of your most effortless success, abundance, and I'm hearing also fulfillment through and along with these things. However, what it requires of you, once again, I'm seeing the grief card, because I do feel that for some, these feelings of grief for past versions of yourself, for feeling like a wanderer on this planet, for thinking back on experiences of your life that were very challenging or painful or made you want to shut down. You are being asked to grieve and let go of these past versions of yourself, which are really old timelines that you have collapsed and risen out of, because you are now being pulled onto this highest timeline where, again, you are on this energetic track, so to speak, to receive your greatest happiness, fulfillment, love, success, and abundance. But remaining at this high vibrational space, which continues aligning you with your highest timeline, requires of you the release of the weights. And here I see the weights being those lower timelines that, although they may have not been paths or people or places meant for you, at times you still feel a sadness, a longing, or a nostalgia associated with them. So I see you being so strongly guided to release those things, past versions of self especially, that may have been weighing you down or causing you these feelings of longing or nostalgia, because you have so much to admire about your beautiful self and so many amazing experiences ahead of you. Now, as we've been talking about, all of this has to do with energy, whether we remain on these lower timelines where we live in this mindset and therefore manifestation of lack and restriction, or whether we rise onto a higher vibrational timeline where we effortlessly begin to magnetically attract fulfillment, love, success, joy. All of this depends on the energy we are exuding out into the universe, and specifically on the releasing of those societally programmed blocks that each of us carry around deeply rooted in the subconscious mind, which is also essentially the basis of shadow work, taking things from the shadows of your unconscious mind into the light of your consciousness, and therefore healing them, shifting them through your own powerful awareness. So to assist you with this deep subconscious mind reprogramming, energy clearing, and rising onto your highest timeline in life, I have created a 7-chakra energy clearing subliminal meditation. This subliminal is designed to uproot and clear out any limiting thoughts, ideas, or negative belief patterns that might be stored within any of your 7 chakra centers that make up the energy body, because it's really the subconscious mind that controls our energy field, because it actually controls 95% of our thoughts, which then translate themselves into the energy we put out. And of course, as we know, by the law of attraction, that energy we exude completely affects what we attract or repel into and out of our life. So this subliminal is a really comprehensive energy clearing tool to help you clear your own energy field as that beautiful, sensitive being that you are. And of course, I mean sensitive, not in the traditional way that we understand it or that we are taught, but in the true meaning of the word, as someone who is able to be sensitive to energies, to pick up and interpret vibrations. So if you would like to explore more about this 7 chakra energy clearing, the link is in the pinned comment and description box under this video. This subliminal comes from my subliminal site, soundandsoulful.com. So as you can see on the screen, on this website, I've created over 100 subliminals for all areas of life. So I have subliminals for physical appearance changes, for mood shifts, for manifestation, for mind power, for love and relationships, and for so much more. So again, all of that is linked in the pinned comments and description box below. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't yet so that you can get updated whenever I post new content or readings. Have a beautiful, wonderful rest of your day and full moon, and I will talk to you again in the next reading.